Hello, my name is Joseph Lee, and this is the sixth worksheet for YLOT first graders. So for the first worksheet, or for the first page, we have fact families involving 7 and 8. So for example, 3 and 5 and 8 are a fact family for 8. As you can see, 3 plus 5 is 8, 5 plus 3 equals 8, and there's some more combinations involving subtraction. So let's try it with 3, and let's try it with 5. Alright, so for 3, we have 2 plus 5. Or first, let's see the numbers that are involved. So 2, 5, 5 and 2, so that's just 2 and 5 again. And then we have a 7 here and a 7 here. So the numbers involved are 2, 5, and 7. So this is going to be a fact family for 7. Now, if we're just going to be using these three numbers, then we already have a 2, we already have a 5, and we can probably guess this is going to be a 7. But just for the sake of work, let's put this on a number line. So we put it at 2, and then just add some more ticks to represent some more numbers. Oops, 6 and 7. And then we start at 2, and since we're adding 5, we go to the right 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we arrive at 7, just like we expected. Same thing for 5 plus 2. 5 is already used, 2 is already used, and we can just assume that this is 7 since this is a fact family. If we want to show work, we can just start at 5 and then move 2 to the right again, which arrives at 7 again. Now for subtraction, we have a 7 and a 2, and the only number that can be used is a 5, so that is our expected answer. But just for the sake of work again, let's start, or let's just put it on a number line. So we start at 7, so right here, and we go 2 to the left, since we're subtracting 2, and then we arrive at 5, like we expected. And for this one, we do the same thing, except now we go to the left 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we arrive at 2, which also should have been our expected answer from our fact family. Now let's go on to number 5, which constitutes 7, 1, and 8. 7 right here, 1 right here, and 8 right here. So this is going to be a fact family of 1, 7, and 8. Now, from these three numbers, we see that 7 and 1 are used up, and 8 is the only one left, so we expect that 8 is going to be the answer. But for the sake of work, let's just put it on a number line. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We start at 7 since this is the top number, and then we add the bottom number, which is 1, so we just go to the right 1 time, and we get 8 like we expected. This is the same thing for here, where we're adding 7 to 1, which is basically the same thing as adding 1 to 7. So again, this will be 8. And now we're subtracting. And we see that 8 and 7 are used up, so we expect that the answer will be 1, but just for the sake of visualization, let's just put it on a number line. It's always good to visualize things. Let's start at 8, so we go 8 and go to the left 7 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and we arrive at 1. So this will be our answer. And from here, we have an 8 and 1, so we can expect that our answer will be 7. But just to show here, on the number line, we start at 8, we go to the left 1 time, and we arrive at 7, which is our expected answer. And that is the first page done. Let's go on to the second page, which is addition facts with 9 and 10. So for this one, let's do 2 and 5. So it says write a number sentence about the pictures, and like in the previous worksheets, we can just count the amount of flowers in here and flowers in here, and put them here, and then add them together. So from this group of flowers, we have 2 flowers, and from this group of flowers, we have 7 flowers. So the numbers will be 2 and 7. And if we just add them all up, we get 9. We can just count it just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or you can do it on a number line. For 5, we can do the same process. We count the amount of flowers in this group of flowers, so there are 3 flowers. And for here, we have 6 flowers, so it's going to be 3 and 6 to represent the groups of flowers, and 3 plus 6 is 9. Again, we can check by counting the amount of flowers in here, or we can do it on the number line. That's the second page done. Let's go on to the third page. So here we have subtraction picture stories. And here it says subtracting clue words, going away, left, more or less. These are just keywords that you should look out for to know that you're supposed to do subtraction. So in the example, it says how many are left. Left is one of the keywords, which is right here. And it's about subtraction. And let's just do 2, and let's do 5. So for 2, it says how many are left. And these groups of frogs, this group of frogs, are, or is the amount of frogs that have left the pond, or I'm assuming it's a pond. And this group is going to be how many are left. So if you just count it really quick, we can see that there is 1, 2 frogs left, so that will be our answer. And same thing for 5. These are the group. This is the group of frogs that have left, and this is the group of frogs that have stayed. So really quick, we can just count this amount of frogs that have, or that are still in the pond. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 frogs left. And that is it for page 3. And then finally, we have the last page, which is more subtraction picture stories. So it says use the picture stories to answer the question. So let's do 1, 3, 5, and 7. For this one, it says how many are left. Left is a keyword in the third page, as you can see right here. So we know we have to, so it's about subtraction, and this chick is the only one that is left, so there is 1 chick left. For 3, we count this many chicks that are left, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chicks left, so that is our answer. This is the same process for 5 again. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chicks left. And finally, for 7, we repeat the process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chicks left. And that is it for lesson 6 of the first grader worksheet. Thank you for listening.